Hello, this is David Bradburn with BAUM USA, and I am here today to describe for you the VarioUltra Braille device from BAUM Retech. The device that is in front of me at present is the VarioUltra 20. This is one of two models. There is a 40-cell version that will be launched as well. And I'm going to be describing the device and explaining a little bit about what it has as far as functionality is concerned. So the first thing that you need to know is that from a size point of view, this device is very compact. It measures about 7.5 inches wide from left to right. It's about 3.5 inches deep from front to back, and it's about 0.7 inches in height. And if I actually just kind of hold it up, just to kind of give you some sense. And actually I have my a Mac computer next to me here. And so this is a MacBook Air. If I actually close the computer, I would say the VarioUltra is about 2/3, about a third higher than that. So it's very small. The device itself, so let's describe it. So the keyboard is laid out very ergonomically. And what I mean by that is that when you place your hands on, let's say, a Perkins Braille, your fingers are going to be parallel to each other at all times. The design, though, of VarioUltra is such that the Braille keys are at a curved angle. And what this means is that your hands then are going to be at somewhat of an angle. And when you do so with my right hand on dots 4, 5, 6, and 8, my thumb just naturally rests on the right space bar, which is on the front-facing edge of VarioUltra. If I switch hands, similarly, my left hand, the fingers fall on dots 1, 2, 3, and 7, and my thumb easily falls on the left spacebar. And so below the keys, if I bring my fingers towards me, so again, this is the 20-cell display, and what I see or feel are a row of raised dots. These are certainly bigger than Braille dots, and they are the cursor routing buttons that we can use to move to a position on the Braille display itself. Speaking of the Braille display, so right below the Braille, the cursor routing, that's where we have the Braille cells. And I'm going to, for those people who are sighted watching this video, you can usually see the Braille dots more easily when you hold the device at an angle to yourself rather than directly looking at it. And right now we're in the main menu of VarioUltra's note taker functionality. So right now this is showing menu item W for the word processor, which we will be able to use if we wanted to. So anyway, there are 20 cells on here. The Braille is very, very nice, very crisp, feels almost paper-like when you are reading with it, and we get a lot of positive feedback about the Braille quality of BAUM devices in general. So now let's talk about the display buttons. So to the left of the Braille display, we have 3 buttons. They're about 1/4 of an inch in diameter. Those are display buttons 1, 2, 3, and over on the right-hand side, we have display buttons 4, 5, 6. If you think about these 6 buttons as being almost like a Braille character that's just split vertically down the middle, that's the easiest way to think about it. And we can use these buttons for a number of different commands, including navigation. So if you're reading along a line and you need to see if there's anything more, you can simply press the D5 button over on the right-hand side, and the display will refresh itself and show you new information. And then along the front side of the device, so there is an angle to VarioUltra. It's very, very nice, by the way. So we have, in the middle of the device, there are 2 space bars. So just the left space bar, which is also known as B9, and the right space bar, also known as B10. They are about 1 inch in width and about 1/2 inch in height. So the same height as the Braille keys, but a little bit wider. And then in the middle, and again, I'm going to put this device at a slight angle so those people who are sighted following along here, you can see that there is a circular button in the middle of the 2 space bars. This is the Navi stick. And what I can do is, as I press on in this case, the bottom part of that circle, the Braille display is changing. So I'm actually going through the menu items. So right now we're looking at the PDF viewer, and then we have the spreadsheet viewer, and so on and so forth. I can also go up if I want to, and you can, if you do come across something that you want to activate, you can simply press down into the middle of the navy stick and use it almost like an enter key. Now, to the left of the left spacebar and to the right of the right spacebar, we have the system buttons. So S1 and 2 on the left, S3 and 4 on the right, and these buttons are used to access a number of things. S3, actually, if you're in the note-taker mode, will get you into the main menu. For example, if I press it twice, it actually shows me different information. In this case, it's just showing me the battery level of VarioUltra. And so again, there's a lot of access to commands there. So just to finish out this descriptive review of the product, so if I turn the device around so that we're looking now at the left-hand side of the device, so left as you see it from the front, there are 5 things I'd like to draw your attention to. The first is that we have a regular-sized USB 3 port. This is where you can connect, for example, a USB stick, which can then have files copied to and from or saved to and from that device. There's then a micro USB, and that's what we use actually for both charging the device, so we charge through a USB adapter, or you can connect to your computer and actually use VarioUltra as an external drive. More on that in another video. There are then 2 slider controls. The one that's furthest away from the front, in this image, it would be the one that's now to the left of us. This, I'm going to just point for those of us that are sighted. So this one here, so right now it's facing towards the back, which means that we're in note-taker mode. If I was to slide it towards the front, we then go into Braille display mode. And then the next slider is to lock the keyboard. So if you are traveling, perhaps you're reading something as you're traveling and you don't want to run the risk of hitting a key and doing something, just lock the keyboard. And then the 5th thing, just to show you here, is in the left front corner of the VarioUltra. And in fact, there's another one in the right front corner of the device, are 2 anchor points. This is where we attach the carry strap that is provided with VarioUltra for when you're carrying it around. And then one more thing to show you, and that is a recessed button on the right-hand side of VarioUltra. This is the power button. So if you just press it once, VarioUltra will go into a standby mode. If you press it and hold it down, it can switch it off. And if you press and hold it for a really long time, it will actually do a full reboot. So other than that, the only other thing to say about VarioUltra right now is that each model comes with a carry case. The carry case is leather. It's very, very nice quality. It has a magnetic flap that opens. The device sits in there. It keeps it very nicely protected. So if you like carry cases with your Braille display, you're going to love this one. So that concludes this initial overview of VarioUltra. I invite you to view others as they become available. If you have any questions whatsoever, you can visit www.baumusa.com, or you can call us toll-free at 855-620-7985. So again, this is David Bradburn with BAUM USA. Thank you very much.